Hardcore the other day, and it was very, very
Halo
satisfying.
2 Hardcore.
I'll be real. I've been riding the nostalgia train hard.
I I got onto Halo a lot later, so I don't have as much. Although the menu music for the original Halo 2 and 3 got me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, because those are lost to time now. I could watch a YouTube
Yeah.
video of someone that just recorded it because they knew people were gonna like it.
Well, I mean, if you ever have a real hankering for it, I do actually have all of them on disc still.
Oh, you could just
Yeah.
rip them off the disc and send them to me.
I'm one of those boys.
Let's see, visuals, remastered, classic, audio, remastered, classic. You want to play on like normal?
Sure, I'm up for whatever, man.
Easy, just to make it easy, because we can't play for too long. Any skulls you want on?
I would have been your daddy.
Yeah, let me go. I gotta find it.
It may not be on there. 'cause
Actually,
I know it
yeah.
wasn't for Halo 2.
Halo 1 didn't have I Would Have Been Your Daddy, I don't think, because they didn't have rare voice lines. Not till
Mhm.
later. We can have unlimited ammo.
Tempting. Career. What is your career? Ooh, you've played. Oh wait, this campaign.
I like how the
You've
score
played-
multiplier for Bandana is just 0. If you turn it on, no score. And it says it's a non-scoring one too.
Hmm. So this is interesting. If you compare our,
Mm-hmm.
if you go into me and look at our career, it actually automatically compares them.
What do I look at career? Player details?
For me, I can, I believe so. I've got
Oh,
all I can
career.
access right now is the two of us.
I see, yes. You've
Yeah.
you've
Does it
played
show all my
1.
weird stuff? Yeah.
It says you played 5, almost 6 hours. It says I played 55, apparently.
Okay. It says that. Wait. Hold up. On what?
Oh, that's all titles. It says
According to my screen, I've only played 19 hours.
Yeah, you've played 19 hours, and I've played... Wait, is
Oh,
that
okay.
hours or minutes? I think that's minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair point.
Because
Wait,
then
is you
that
telling
would
me
mean I played for 27 years?
Fair point. So just to be clear, I've killed 282 enemies in one mission in 19 minutes.
I've killed 3,963, apparently.
In 27 days.
In 27 days. I've killed a lot of people in a very short amount of time. What about Halo Reach? It says you've killed 22 enemies with no time. You were birthed into the world with 22 deaths on your head.
Exactly. The sins of the father. I am a monument to your sins.
I am a monument to all your sins. Oh,
Man,
Halo 2
that-
anniversary. 0 time, killed 5 people.
Even though I beat it yesterday. Which, granted, I'll admit, I actually made it a lot more difficult than I could have. Like the Tartarus fight, for example.
Yeah?
Tartarus can wipe you out in a single hit,
Yeah.
like, easily. So naturally, I decided, well, I mean, I've obviously got to kill him with the sword. Like, it's what Arbiter would do.
What's the Arbiter
I
would do?
died.
You ready for, So just no skulls, just easy, just play in the game.
Yeah. I'm down. Let's do this.
I miss the
So-
old countdown sound.
Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 beep. And then everybody canceling out at the last.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah.
Let us start the fucking game.
Now the real question is, are we still able to switch graphics or is it locked?
No, you can switch. Just it's per person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you were playing co-op on your console with someone else, you both could switch it. Which means that if you were playing the Xbox 360 edition, it would take like 2 seconds to switch to the old graphics and it'd just be black, but everything is still going. You just can't see. You're just blind.
Oh, trust me, I'm aware. It's very annoying. Because I made the mistake of doing the mission. Are you in classic or anniversary?
This is anniversary. I started it with
I'm
anniversary.
with classic.
Ah. Is there supposed to be people talking right now?
No?
Oh, okay.
Not till like Verge. Fun fact for you, stop me if I've told you this, but the Pillar of Autumn never moves.
Yeah. It just gets smaller. Well, that's in Halo Reach, isn't it?
No. Like, even when it starts taking evasive maneuvers, it's all them
Moving towards it.
The ship itself just stays static. It
Yeah.
doesn't actually move at all. They just move the camera to make it look like it goes. Alright, hot take. I don't like the new keys.
You don't like the new Keys body?
No, he looks too young.
Oh yeah, he is sort of old, isn't he? Because he was an adult when he met John.
Yeah.
They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
Man, look at those angular faces.
I don't have that one turned on. Wait, can I switch it in like in
I know in Halo
No,
2 you could.
in Halo 2 you
Or
can't do it in
whatever.
Halo 1. I've just learned.
Oof.
How did they know this thing's called Halo before they got on there?
None.
Oh man, while I was reading The Fall of Reach, because I had heard Key's voice plenty of times, I heard like every line of him with his voice.
Does show you the true fan.
Even Cortana.
No
And
one-
Master Chief, I kind of had to like not think of his voice up until he got older.
I don't know. Part of
He
my
was a-
canon, my head canon is even at 12 is Cortana.
Cort, at 12 years old,
I'm
Dr. Halsey.
Dr.
And boy, when he was like a kid, when he was 6, he was kind of a dick.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact for you: the warthog here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can hear it, but okay. So really, I'm sorry. I'm full of a lot of random lore.
I love that.
But do you know about the original cutscenes? How they're not traditional cutscenes?
How they're what?
They're not like videos.
Yeah, they're in game.
Yeah. Hog that driver
Uh-huh.
on a certain difficulty actually crashes, and you can
And
hear
dies?
it hit the back. Yeah. You can hear like the the metal like.
You know what sucks? The dude who opens this like has a super sad death in the book.
Yeah.
Boy, I hate these guys' faces in the anniversary graphics. Maybe I should have just had old graphics on.
Pointy face McGee.
A pony face me.
Honestly, I think I might do a run through on the original graphics, just
Yeah?
because I did a chunk of it anyways on the 360. At least I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Oh, Master Chief 2.
Plot hole in gaming history.
Okay, old graphics. Hey, what's up?
Oh, I see you.
Hey,
Oh
friend.
wow, I'm like sliding all over. Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, so quick rundown on my playing. The fact that it's becoming more common.
Uh-huh.
In Halo, was it?
Oh man, I jumped so high. What the hell? Oh no, my crouch isn't toggled. Oh wait, I forgot that's not a thing. I don't know if that's a thing in Halo 1.
Yeah.
I gotta change my settings then.
I can't tell. I'll be honest. I'm like jerking all over the place.
Crouch
I
behavior. Oh
always
yeah, I
go,
have it.
"Ah,
I need to
find
put
better
it on.
signal."
Universal Reclaimer. Universal Default Recon.
No.
What is it?
It's raining outside.
Uh-oh, is that mean bad internet?
It can. Settings. Configure gamepad. Halo CE.
I
Crouch
almost
behavior. Toggle.
I almost restored default settings.
Oh.
Bad. Okay,
Melee.
so B is crouch now. I can't melee yet.
Okay, we should be good.
I gotta
Oh,
say,
there we
this
go.
this
That's
game
better.
looked
That's
even old graphics. This game looked pretty good on a new monitor.
Oh yeah. Oh, good.
Crouching is difficult in this game. Oh, yeah, let's not go that way. How do we flashlight? Oh, there we go.
I think it's up on the D-pad. Man, I'm gonna be real, and I think it's. Oh man, it's in this one too. So there's a really weird bug with the flashlight.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as we don't have our weapons,
Uh-huh.
like turn your head side to side, and your flashlight will very noticeably lag behind your head.
Oh, 'cause it thinks it's gun.
Yes. Once you get your weapon though, fine. But for whatever reason, because it did this in Halo 2 too. Heh, 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 heh. But no.
Halo 2 2. Halo harder.
Halo 2, Electric Boogaloo. Boy, look at Spider Marine over there. See that? It's just like
Look at
long
the new
arms.
graphics. His head is coming off of his body.
What's he look like? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, look at his leg.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, this poor man.
it's even funnier in
Boy, look
like
at that
old
throwback,
graphics.
though,
It just
like-
gets like super long.
That back though, like, dang. He knows what's up. He's got it.
He's up.
Alright, where we go? Remember the good old days of
Master
taking
Chief's
everything ultra serious.
Master Chief's gone rampant. Did you take things ultra seriously? Captain Keys.
Oh yeah, I did. See ya, Master Chief.
I should turn up the game audio just a little bit. I have it too quiet.
Mm. Oh, look at that good old Cortana. I wonder if there's any Easter eggs like in the stuff floating up in her body.
In the books, they're talking about how like everything she's thinking about is going across her body, but I don't think they could get that across in Halo 1.
Yeah.
She's the Matrix.
I wonder if-
Captain, the cannon was my last defensive option.
All right. I'm initiating full protocol removal. We're abandoning the island. That means you too, Cortana.
I love how
Wait a
consistent
minute.
this game is with like the book.
Mhm.
The island. I'm gonna try and land the auto.
I'm gonna be real. The Halo writers that did all the books and stuff, they don't get as much credit as they deserve. Like
Nobody
you
ever
look at,
talks
like, the
about
Rise
it.
of. It's like the Rise of Skywalker novelization, and I hate that I'm even bringing it up, but
Uh-huh.
it's so different from the movie and everything else.
Did they try to make it like? Did they try to fix it?
Yeah, kind of. It did more harm than it did good.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, like, you ever wonder how Palpatine survived?
No.
You find out. Well, you find out he just has an army of clones that
Oh.
he just
So the dude that you killed
eats
wasn't
his
even
soul
him.
into.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It was him. He just put his
super
soul
whack.
into a new one.
Yeah. It's super whack and it makes no sense. Blah blah blah. But then you look at like Halo the Flood and it's just like, oh, I remember this and there's more. Like,
Yeah, like that was so great. Like it added context to things, story outside of the game you
Mhm.
didn't see.
my all-time favorite moment, and I don't know why, if I'm being totally honest, but when in the book when Chief activates the light bridge and there's that little cutscene in the game,
Yeah.
I just remember the book makes some comment where it was like Master Chief just somehow instinctually knew.
He should push that button.
Yeah, and then because at the time I had recently learned about Bungie's original plan for the Forerunners, how they were
Yeah.
just like super advanced humans,
Yeah.
and it was just like, oh, that's like that makes so much better because he's a human, so he knows, and it's like it was, yeah,
Wow.
cool.
Just young us are getting blown away. Did I get gun yet? No?
We gotta get ammo.
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't actually give you your gun until you step through that doorway.
That darkness.
Yeah.
That darkness is the progression.
Secret
is the-
alternate ending.
there's-
Master Chief stays on the bridge. The Autumn never crashes.
And the Covenant just stop in their tracks.
We need to get going.
Yeah.
We need to get off the ship before it's
They don't want us to go off the timeline.
Exactly.
I mean, look at that darkness.
can't-
That's like the point of no return. It's like a black hole.
Yeah.
It's like the event horizon.
Are we sure that there's like anything past there?
Yeah, it could just be death. It could just be nothingness.
Yeah.
What do we even do? We shoot
Um,
things.
Ah, alright, genius. Wait, how did we get ammo?
It just gave it to us because Master Chief knew that he couldn't pull out a gun until an enemy was shown him.
Yeah, but Key specifically says that he doesn't keep it loaded.
Oh,
Where did he
I
get
don't know.
ammo?
He just like, I don't know, astral
we
projected
looting
some
all
ammo.
Just astral projected ammo. I mean, sure.
Oh, I'm glad that worked. I was trying to go for a headshot and I shot like the back of the grunt and he instantly died. It's like get stabbed in the
Oh.
toe and you die.
Here's another hot take for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the new grunts.
New grunts?
I'm a fan of the cutesy Halo 1 grunts.
You didn't like the ones that showed up in Halo 2?
Well, even Halo 2, they were still kind of cutesy.
Okay, do you mean the grunts that Bungie brought along? Not Bungie,
Yeah.
sorry, 343?
No, yeah, those are the ones that 343's grunts are the ones I
thought
don't
you.
like.
Okay, so yeah, I like Bungie's. Basically, all of Bungie's art style is good. I mean, some of the stuff 343 thought of is pretty nice,
Oh yeah,
but
I almost told you sorry about that.
nah, it's okay. I can't die. I'm invulnerable. I have an army of clones that I project my soul into, didn't you know?
airlocks to attach their boarding craft.
How else do you think there could be two of us?
So wait, are we just like Holocruxes? Did Master Chief split his soul in two?
He ate some unicorns.
Oh, I see. That's such a weird like flashlight glitch though.
Halo 1, no flashlight run.
Bet. I keep instinctually hitting B to melee.
Halo 4. I put it back to reach.
Keep your head down. There's two of us in here.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm pretty sure I've got it on reach.
Foe
I've got
hammer.
it.
What? Kill 5,000 enemies or players? Kill. I
Well,
can't
players.
kill 5,000 players. Someone takes it too literally and does it in real life.
5,000 players and enemy. That's it. Nothing else. Playing through all the campaigns for the record.
I like how campaign like. I tried to say co-op, but I almost said bro-cop.
Broke up.
It's just Brohammer, Brosidon,
Broke up.
Brocop. How do I crouch? B. That's definitely not reach. Oh fuck! You ever
That's weird.
accidentally lob a grenade?
Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
Accidentally pull the pin on a frag grenade and throw it?
Alright, real talk. How do you actually activate a plasma grenade?
You push the button on
really-
it.
Isn't that a little, dangerous? Like,
Well, it gives you a couple of seconds before the adhesive sticks.
well, yeah, but don't you think, like, statistically, alright, Master Chief carries a lot of ammo.
Uh-huh.
And, like, he can't
Maybe it's
have
like
nothing
kind of, you
but
know how like a
ammo.
touch screen will only work if you touch it and you don't poke it with something else?
Yeah, I could see
Good.
that.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Remember how the Arbiter was on this level in the book?
That wasn't the Arbiter, that was the dude that was trying to go after the Master Chief. The Arbiter was the shipmaster.
Oh, yeah!
I haven't even
That's
started reading the book
right.
and I remembered it. Yeah, success, I did good. Memory didn't fail me this time. Anyway, yeah, he's the dude that's like, hey, I'm gonna be a special man and go after the Master Chief, and he fails every single time.
Mm-hmm. And there's
then-
that one moment where the
then
sniper
Yap
dude's
Yap
sitting there and
Yap Yap just betrays him.
Aw. I liked Yap Yap.
Yap Yap was great.
cool. My favorite grunt though, I don't remember his name, but the grunt from Contact Harvest.
Oh man, he was. I hate that he died.
I know, so did I.
Like
really
him and his Hergog friend, they were the best.
Yeah, lighter than some.
Yeah.
The light pods are
Mhm.
launching. We should hurry.
I will save you, grunt friends.
The Covenant are
See, I
destroying the
killed them
lock
before the
valves.
explosion could.
Don't want us to Warning, blast doors closing.
Never mind, apparently I forgot that there is no explosion there.
Follow
It's
the
been
nav.
a minute.
To an opening.
It's been a bit since I played. How long are you up tonight?
I could go for a decent.
I wonder if we could beat the game in that amount of time. That's the wrong way. I have no idea. Do you have to get up early tomorrow?
Yeah, a little bit. I
What,
got
Robin? Yeah.
Yeah, Keaton's truck finally died on it, so I'm taking his shift tomorrow, so I gotta be up.
When you want me to go to sleep, Robin, if I'm up too late, let me know. You don't have to feel bad for telling me to stop playing.
I apologize for keeping him up playing Bro Cops.
Broke-ups.
Bro Cop, Combat Evolved.
Ow, fuck, that guy punched me. That's illegal.
Wait, you can't do that. That's illegal. So I had
That's-
another realization lately.
Uh-huh.
Can we just appreciate how much of an absolute power trip the first mission in Halo 2 is?
Oh, you just going through the entire station and just destroying everybody and then blowing up the Covenant.
Yeah, like
Giving the
your
Covenant
man-
back their bomb.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh,
Why
hey,
have I
hey.
never been in this room?
No. Turn on anniversary graphics and look
Yeah,
behind you.
It's Linda.
Yeah.
You know she's on this screen too, right?
Oh, shoot.
Wait, am
Cool.
I Linda?
You're Linda. That's who you've been
Is
this whole
that how
time.
this is explained?
Yeah. That's why there's 2 Master Chiefs. Is it possible to have a 4-player co-op in Combat Evolved, or is it only 2-player?
I think campaign will only do 2. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if any of them will do 4.
Halo 3 can.
Halo 3 will do 4-player co-op?
Yeah, it has 2 elite characters you can play as that have like a bit of lore behind them.
Oh, that's cool. Isn't one of them somehow tied in with,
They're like
Or
friends with
not
the
tied
Arbiter
in,
or
isn't-
something.
I was gonna say, isn't one of them used like the EVA Elite armor?
I think so.
Hello. So like, I mentioned this whole instinctually pressing B, so it's
Mhm.
turned into whenever I want to melee somebody, I always crouch and just drill them across.
I can't see. I keep forgetting to turn my flashlight on.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
You tried.
Those
There was an
doors are
attempt.
Fast. But yeah,
You know
no,
what isn't
Halo
fast?
2.
The fuse on these plasma grenades.
Please don't throw one. We're surrounded by Marines. Yes, I am that guy that has to keep the Marines alive. But yeah, no. So Halo 2, I was reading because it's like, you know, one could argue Halo 1 is a bit of a, you know, power fantasy, but you know, it's within the realm of possibility. Like, you know, you're never like doing anything that's just absolutely insane, but then Halo
Yeah.
2 starts, Earth is being invaded, Master Chief fights off both in and outside of a space station the boarding parties of the Covenant. Then he deactivates their bomb with much less than a second to go.
Probably less than like 1 millisecond.
Yeah. Launches
Because if
himself.
Cortana says you don't want to know that.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know. But yeah, deactivates the bomb, launches himself into space with said bomb,
Before it launches.
no guidance system whatsoever, somehow manages to avoid everything in an active space war zone.
I mean, space is big.
Yeah, but they were
It's really
there-
easy to
there were
miss.
a lot of ships close.
No, I mean,
like-
have you played Space Engineers? It's hard to hit anybody.
True. Oh
Oh,
yeah, goes through all that and then detonates the Covenant's bomb inside of one of their own super carriers.
and he gets out before it explodes.
Yeah, and lands on a friendly ship. Like, it's
And I
like-
was just saying how hard it is to hit things.
I don't know.
So I threw a plasma grenade earlier, and an
Mhm.
elite just looked down at it and just stood there. He just gave up.
I have accepted my fate.
I'm glad I was able to get the model from this game, and I spent I don't know like a week learning how to do Source Filmmaker just because I wanted to make like Halo ring fire. And the instant I got a video of the Halo ring firing, I just never used it again.
The Autumn's
Yeah.
accelerating. Going in manual.
Pew pew. Like how those projectiles are just popping up out of nowhere. I was also wondering how like we never see the Pillar of Autumn's always hyped up of being like legendary ship from Halo 1, but you never see it actually do anything aside from crash. Then after I finished reading The Fall of Reach, I found out like it was almost completely dead by the time it came over here.
Yeah. Was the whole the weird maneuver where Key's got the Covenant ship to shoot itself? Was that in the Pillar of Autumn?
No, that was in the Iroquois.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
He didn't get the Pillar of Autumn until like Reach.
Gotcha. So
I'm
he
glad I
was
know
just
this
given
now.
this random ship and then
No.
basically instantly destroyed it? Not random
He-
ship. I know it was like specific, but
I mean, it was very damaged, but it wasn't incinerated like you would expect.
Blast. Are you all right? Can you move? The others.
wait, when?
There's nothing we can
What? Which time are you talking about? The Pillar of Autumn or the Iroquois?
Pillar of Autumn.
Oh yeah, they were given that ship. They were given the ship so then they could have a pretty durable ship, so then they could board a Covenant ship,
I recommend
Right.
and take it. And then Reach got invaded.
Everyone aboard this
Hmm.
liner died in a crash. Alert. Covenant
So,
dropship
in other
inbound.
words, yeah,
They must be looking
he
for
did only
survivors.
have the Pillar of Autumn for like a day.
He had it
And
for
then
like a
destroyed
day.
it.
Well, the slipspace transition was about a month, I think.
Hmm.
So they were in slipspace for a little while. That's why Master Chief was in cryo.
Interesting. Also, Master Chief gets into cryo for like the smallest things.
Really?
He got into a cryo for sleep for like a month, man.
Everyone does, unless they are like essential personnel.
But like, it's a month. Is
Yeah,
it really
but
that
like,
long of
what
a
do you?
time?
It is if you're a soldier that like you're Master Chief. The only thing you do is fight constantly all the time. In your downtime, all you can think about is fighting. So like, if you're not fighting, what's the point of being awake?
I mean, yeah, actually, that's a fairly good point. I don't know. Maybe he's hitting up Cortana.
Nah. I actually realized that Cortana had only been in his head once before Halo 1. And that was
It
for the AI test.
Yeah, where he deflected a missile with his hand.
We deflected a missile.
Man, Master Chief is such a power fantasy. Like, it's hard to ignore.
I mean, they at least made it like believable,
Oh yeah.
rather than just, oh, I'm just gonna do it because that's what I can do.
like. And I
Like he
will
needed
admit,
Cortana to do it.
Yeah, and it did take
Over the next
Cortana
We should check
a
to see
power
if there are any
suit.
survivors.
years of
Training and
yeah,
augmentations.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Oh, there was this cool theory I watched a while back that
Mm-hmm.
when you play this game, you're constantly playing in Spartan time, which is why you're able to keep track of things so well. Like bullets, grenades.
Interesting.
So things are actually moving slower than they should be. Because they have to, because if they made things too fast, the players would be lost.
Yeah.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this.
Very interesting.
Call for evac.
I like how Sergeant Johnson can die multiple times throughout this game, but just comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay
I
here
mean,
until
he's just
evac arrives.
that good. He did survive the Halo ring.
He did. Ain't no zombie motherfucker's gonna stop AJ Johnson. I can't remember exactly what he said.
Do you think, because I remember in opening of Halo 2, the armory dude, watch out, sorry. The armory dude made some comment, he's like, when are you gonna tell me how you made it off that ring? He's like, sorry, guys.
When are you gonna tell
classified."
me how you got back to Earth in one piece? Sorry, Guns, classified. Ha! My ass!
Well, you can forget about your adjustments to the like, yeah, yeah. Like, do you think they actually knew, or were they just like, everyone loves this man, let's bring him back?
What? No, what? Mm,
Because I don't remember.
I
know
think
he
they
can-
just. Well, the first
They-
strike was made after Halo 1 came
Mhm.
out, and
But
then
was it-
Halo 2 was made.
So it was made before 2?
Yeah, the book was made before 2, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So they did actually have an explanation before they just everything.
I mean, what are you gonna say?
Hopefully.
I was a Spartan 1 super soldier, and it messed up my immune system so much. Not my immune system, my nervous system so much that the Flood couldn't infect me fast enough. Also, the Flood exists.
Yeah. Did they ever acknowledge that Chief is a Spartan 2 in this game?
They just call him a Spartan.
So wait,
I'm
does
pretty
that
sure
mean-
Oni never. Pretty sure Oni never said they were Spartan 2s because they didn't want people to know they were Spartan 1s or anything.
Yeah, the Spartan 1 program got buried.
And
But,
that was
like-
called the Orion Project at first. They
Hmm.
changed it to Spartan to like distance themselves from it.
If I recall, though, so theoretically, like
Mm-hmm.
ignoring canon, like thinking just strictly from the developer's point of view,
Uh huh.
does that mean that because they had to figure out how to bring back Johnson, that Master Chief is a Spartan 2 because of Johnson? Because they had to have Spartan 1s?
No, in the book they were specified as Spartan 2s.
Right, but the book
It's-
came out after the game.
No, the Fall of Reach came out before Halo 1 came out. Like
Are you
it was like
serious?
yeah, it was like a thing to hype up. Like if you wanted to have knowledge on what was going on, you didn't have to, but you could.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they
did
released
not
the
know
book,
that.
then they released the game like extremely soon after.
Yeah. Huh. I was not aware of that. That's interesting.
I could double check though, just in case I heard wrong.
Oh no, I have no hard. Yeah, I blah, 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 can't talk. But no, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Because that's why it was there, like for context. Because how the hell are you gonna know like why are they here? Did we lose them? Did we lose who? I don't understand. Who is
Yeah.
this man?
And that would also, because Bungie is no stranger to doing like out of the box advertising like that.
Yeah.
Because they did those email things from Cortana.
Oh, Isla Bees?
Come again?
Echo 419, this is
Isla Bees or no? Isla Bees was a different AI. Never mind.
Yeah, no. It was basically like random people got sent emails from Cortana, like in universe.
to the command shuttle.
Sweet.
And it was, if I recall, it was some sort of. You've heard of like those weird like scavenger hunt things.
Yeah, it was an ARG alternate reality game.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to
And people had to connect like coordinates and it was a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was Halo 1 or 2, but it was.
Halo
something
2
like
did I Love Bees and did the website,
that. Oh yeah, that's right.
and it was some AI named Melissa, I think.
Hmm.
survivors and transport them to safety.
Hey, I just wanted you to know that the cave up here isn't a natural formation.
Oh wow, I was really wondering about that. What were they
This cave is
thinking?
not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
This whole fucking structure is not a natural formation.
I have to admit, with their color palette in the original graphics, like I can
Yeah.
kind of see like the silver they use is kind of close to the rock color.
Yeah.
But when you go to Anniversary, like that line
It's
gets
just like
so much worse.
completely.
Yeah. It's extremely obvious that it's metal.
Oh, you know something else I saw when people were talking about updates to this game. Over here, the
Terminal?
yeah, the terminals. They were like, the terminal is finally no longer taking you to Halo Channel.
Yes.
It's just
I
in the
love
game
that.
now. That's good.
2 is the same way. It's amazing.
It's fine, amazing. Like it was when this game first came out on the Xbox 360. That's how it was, and it was great because I could actually look at them. And then it was transitioned to Halo Channel, and I couldn't look at it because I didn't have internet.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to open fire, by the way.
Oh, there they are. Okay. I couldn't see.
Who's knocking on the door?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
What, Robin? Ah. No? I don't think so. Is it your parents? Robin?
Everything good?
I'll be back.
Gotcha.
There must be some mechanism to cross this chasm. Look for a control panel or switch.
Hello.
Shalom, so apologies, but you walked off a cliff earlier.
Yeah, I have some drift on my controller.
Okay, yeah,
Um.
you just started running forward, and by the time I noticed, I tried to save you, but I was too slow.
um. So, Robin's parents aren't the most like LGBT friendly or anything, and they do not know I'm here. They don't know I exist. So
Are they there?
we got a knock on the door. No.
Okay.
It was one of Robin's friends that they haven't talked to in like 4 years, I think.
Gotcha.
And I forgot my phone over here, and I was like, fuck, I can't tell Connor what just happened. I was trying to like peek over the corner to see if I could grab my phone.
Oh no, that's all good. Glad it wasn't them.
Yeah. Although like the front door was mostly closed but not all the way,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like maybe I can like reach out and grab it, but then like I saw a sliver of him, and I was like, oh fuck! I just turned around and went back.
Oh man.
Heart beating hard. Oh, did you already get the
No, I have
bridge?
not.
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay.
busy trying to keep you
You
from
just
running
throw a
off the
grenade
cliff
over there.
like that. It misses one of them though, if I recall. Look at that. I've played this game.
I forgot to turn off the new graphics.
Um,
Oof. Man, my heart is racing.
yeah. Here, I'll let you
Hey,
do
what's
the
up?
honors. Are the cutscenes violently shaking for you too, or is it just me?
No, I think you punched something and it just kept the screen shake.
Gotcha. 'Cause twice now, and I will admit, it's probably the case in both instances, but twice now the cutscene starts and everything's just like. Speaking of, I found a beautiful app today. It's an audio.
A beautiful app.
Yeah, it's an audio dankifier,
Dankifier.
and yeah, I can bass
Oh, hey,
boost audio
look,
files. Yeah.
Come over here. Come over here. You see,
Yes.
on the old graphics,
Yes.
you can't see very well. And I was like, hey, this arch is down. I can just jump over there. And you can.
Oh
Just
no!
you have to get a little bit closer. And I was just like,
You almost jumped
yeah.
into oblivion, didn't you?
no, I did. I did what I just did.
I look over and I see your arrow just.
So you can't see
Wait a
that in
minute.
the old graphics 'cause it's too dark.
Wa-
Huh?
Watch here.
Uh-huh.
Am I mistaken, or is the respawn the same as the teleportation animation? Like, effect.
It is, I think. I mean, why
Interesting.
make a new effect?
I mean, I'm a little more. I'm more surprised that there just is any effect. Honestly, I figured you would just come into existence.
You just exist.
Also, why do we respawn with a plasma pistol?
Because they knew that the original pistol's too strong.
Fair enough. So so they give it to us in the beginning of the game?
Yeah. So it's the tutorial. They don't want you to die instantly.
Yeah. Is there anything on this side?
Oh, fuck, I forgot that wherever my camera's poking is the way I go.
New traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted.
One thing I did find it, there's a surprising amount to these games that like I didn't see on my first playthrough. That like, for example, again I'm relating everything back to Halo 2, but it's my most recent experience. In the mission where you're Master Chief running through High Charity, it's Gravemind and I think it's called High Charity actually. But there's a mission where you actually see the what's their ship called?
An Amberclad?
Yes, an Amberclad fly over.
Oh.
Like you go out on this bridge, like in between two buildings, and you can actually see an Amberclad fly over you, and it's super cool.
Sweet.
But me and my, very focused
Your kid
mindset,
brain?
yeah. My child brain was. I never took the time to look up the 45 degrees I needed to see that.
I like now that I'm trying to do stuff again when I'm older. Is like I'm noticing things I didn't. I'm noticing things I either forgot or just didn't really pay attention much to.
Yeah.
And it's nice
Mm.
because I'm now realizing after watching a bunch of like YouTube videos from various Halo YouTubers that I didn't understand what was going on in the Forerunner trilogy at all.
Yeah, I'll admit those books confused me big time. Like, I think I had a rough understanding of it.
I was like,
but-
there's 2 Didacts. One of them got turned into the Didact number 2.
And okay, so the Didact in Halo 4, is that the old one or the Stellar Born?
That's the Didact. Born Stellar, he was on the Ark, he fired the rings, and he just lived the rest of his life with the Librarian.
Gotcha. So is the Erdidact is the one that was in 4.
Yeah, the Erdidact little bitch.
Okay. Interesting. Also, I never,
Where's the
to
sniper?
this day, I still don't understand how him becoming Didact meant he's now married to the librarian. Like,
Oh, it's because this is the one thing I do know is that the Didact basically completely replicated him and his entire memories to Bornsteller, and Bornsteller basically became the Didact.
hmm.
Except, you know, he still had his old memories, so it wasn't like he was completely Didact.
Yeah.
Which is why he didn't freak the fuck out like Erdidact.
Yeah.
Because he had human friends, he liked the humans, and then Erdidact was like, fuck the humans.
Those are very whack. Speaking of whack, have you, and also the foreigners, have you seen the new Hidden Xperia video? About the
Which one?
About the pellets?
The what?
Pellets? The counter to the
Pellets?
Spartans? Yeah.
Oh, prelates.
Prelates, okay.
Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I sort of know what they are already.
Very good. Reason I bring it up in this conversation is, in one of the book where we actually get most of the information of the prelates, is, like the goal is him and a prophet, a lesser prophet, are, trying to get the prototype miniature Halo.
Prototype miniature Halo.
Yeah. Which I believe is the one that got fired off on the Sanshium world in the trilogy. I believe.
Oh, I didn't know there was a prototype mini Halo.
If I don't recall how many, but I do know that its destruction was on a solar scale instead of galactic.
Yeah. But you can also tone down like a Halo's
Yeah.
power.
I still remember I used to think the Halo actually got fired at the end of 2.
I thought it did too, and I was like, wow, it didn't do anything.
All this build-up.
I think that made me. I think that made me think that if you were on the Halo, you were safe.
Have survivors and need immediate dust off.
I used to think the same thing.
For the longest time, I thought if you were on the Halo, you were okay, but because I was like, the Flood is still there. They lived.
I always wondered, so like, the ecosystems on Halo, they're there for the local flora and fauna, right? Like, they're there, because the Halos
I
themselves,
think the Halos were also meant to like
they got,
house things, because the humans were on Installation 07. They lived there.
really?
Yeah, that's one of the things. Like they were living there, but also it's because the Erdidact forced them on there. He relocated them,
Interesting.
and they were abusing them to see if like what was making them immune to the Flood. And the Flood, it was literally just the Flood decided not to infect them.
Man, I got to see that cutscene again. Cortana.
Which one?
Cortana in the Gravemind at the end. Where she first
Yeah.
gets in,
Did you see it in the Blur cutscene?
in the what?
Did you see the Blur cutscene or the like original?
Oh no, the new one. Yeah, the blur.
There are some Marines hiding
Because
in
the
hills
Blur
above the
cutscene is like
structure.
fucking beautiful.
I
Let me-
know.
You keep going. I'm gonna position this to the other entrance, so then we don't have to come back and drive.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I'm not the greatest driver.
That's so good.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
I mean, it also doesn't.
I like how just the tiniest nudge of that truck kills you.
It's just and you may claim to not be the best driver, but it also doesn't help that with the original, like, everything is ice. And then you hit ice.
And it's even worse on actual ice.
It's all fun and games till the Warthog's on ice.
I like how they added the ability, and since it was the Xbox One, to like instantaneously switch between graphics rather than that 5-second black blindness.
Yeah. My first
Oh, they're up in the hills.
My first experience with Anniversary was actually on an Xbox One. So when I bought it for the 360
I'll
and
call
switched,
in
it was
a
like,
dropship
oh,
to pick
that's
'em up.
annoying. Like,
Hey, have you ever tried to stand on that blue laser and then die?
No.
Like, hey, if you get over here, you can jump on me and I'll show you.
Actually, yeah.
Jump on top of me and then jump up and I'll uncrouch.
Wait, that thing killed you? Whoa, I'm floating.
You just have to stay there. I could be remembering it wrong, but I remember it instantly killing me. You have to probably just stay there, like on the middle of it. Oh, no, it didn't work. Okay, they changed it.
Are you sure you're thinking of CE? Or is it? Because there is trying to remember. Because there's another thing that's got a blue thingy that goes up. Because there's one of them. It's got a thing that shoots up, kind of like the deal in the end of Halo 2.
Maybe it's Halo Reach's firefight map, Installation 04.
Potentially, I don't know.
Could be Halo 2.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station.
I think Valhalla does it.
Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for desktop.
Valhalla.
Approach when ready.
That would also make sense.
Going to look for the last lifeboat,
Screw.
Echo 419.
Your turn.
All right,
That way.
thank you. So I got to thinking, because I, like everyone else,
What if I'm the Dragonborn and I just don't know it yet?
but no, I, like everyone else, am worried about the rest of MCC PC. Because
Mhm.
I,
Because Halo 2 launched pretty badly.
and I think it's becoming painfully obvious that they're rushing the rest of them.
They are. They're trying to get it in
Mhm.
before Infinite comes out.
But I got to thinking, you know, honestly, as long as Infinite doesn't just utterly crap.
Maybe they took cover in that structure.
Like
Yeah.
like that.
But as long as Infinite doesn't utterly bomb, like, I think I'd be okay with playing slightly broken Halos. As long,
Yeah,
'cause
I mean they'll fix it eventually.
like 343, if there's one thing they've done, they've shown that they're perfectly capable and they're willing to stick with a game and make it right.
Yeah.
And like, you know, provided Infinite doesn't launch with a ridiculous game-breaking bugs or anything, I can play a slightly busted Halo 3. Like, I think.
I mean, people have just been wanting Halo 3 to come to PC for like 10 years, so.
Yeah. Now the real question is,
Before we leave.
okay, hypothetical for you. Which would gain the most hype? Halo 3 PC or Halo 3 Anniversary?
Halo 3 Anniversary.
Because now would be like the perfect time.
To release a Halo 3
Yeah.
Anniversary.
Everything's coming to PC.
I really wish they would, because then they'd have Anniversary for the first like the whole first trilogy. Give me that.
Honestly, you could even market that as a new game. Just sell
Yeah.
the original 3 anniversaries in one pack like they did MCC. Call it a day.
Yeah. Although I mean, it's already on. Like,
Yeah, it would already be PC. Or-
I mean, it's already on MCC. Like, there's no point in making it separate. But maybe it'd be a nice like, we're sorry we rushed it kind of
Yeah.
thing. Kind of like how they released ODST as a sorry for fucking up the whole launch.
Of what?
We should secure the area.
MCC when it first came out was really fucked up and buggy and completely broken.
Really?
And then they released ODST as like an apology for free to everyone who already had the game.
Huh. I was actually not. I knew ODST, like there was something with its launch, but I'd actually never heard why it existed on MCC.
Because it wasn't Master Chief, yeah. And then when it came to PC, they knew that people really wanted Reach, so they were like, okay, they really want Reach and they really want like Halo on PC.
Yeah.
So they were like, let's just do both.
Mm-hmm.
I like how on the Installation 04 Firefight map you can actually see 343 Guilty Spark on this map.
Oh, that's cool.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being
Man,
held
look at
on a
that.
Covenant cruiser. The Truth and Reconciliation.
See, that's one thing I was disappointed about in the Anniversary Edition, how little of the ring you can
I
see.
know, it's all covered up by clouds.
Touchdown on a desert plateau.
They went a bit too hard on the environmental ambience.
Yeah. But I mean,
Ah, it's so beautiful. That's always been my favorite view. Just that.
mhm.
One day I hope that at least either a fan or like 343 will make like an entire like Halo ring
There's our ride.
thing that you can
Get
just
aboard and let's get out
explore.
of here.
It's like procedurally generated land or something, so it's always there, but the inside is always like the lattice work of the
I mean,
Forerunners.
not to, you know, try to get hopes up or anything, but there is the possibility that that might be infinite. Because
But not the entire ring. That's like a whole 10,000 kilometers that we can't look at.
because I mean, we do know that Infinite's going to have a Halo ring,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to be very prominent. We know that much for sure.
Yeah.
There have rumors of it being open world.
Maybe we'll get to go to the edge and finally see what that looks like.
Truth and reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
We already have a couple of games that either procedurally generate the Earth based off of terrain data, or procedurally generate planets. So we could definitely have a Halo ring that has a procedurally generated interior,
Yeah.
like the surface.
The tracking signal from Captain Key's neural implants.
And I don't know how to add in random Forerunner structures though.
Stick to the higher ground to the
I
left.
mean, from what I understand, it wouldn't be
without being spotted.
too terrible, because, like, look at No Man's Sky. They've got,
I haven't played
No.
it or looked
well,
at it.
they've got, you know, it's all procedurally generated planets and everything. Wildlife, fauna, like, all of it's procedural. But you can still, there's still
Yeah.
buildings and stuff on all the planets that you can go.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible. Now, I will admit, the buildings, physically, a lot of them are the same.
Covenant is making a run for that stationary gun.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, the Forerunners also have very similar. Like, you don't see a lot of variety.
yeah.
They all have their own similar kind of structure. With No Man's Sky, you have to do like a bunch of different species and different buildings. But for the Forerunners, they already have like a set look.
hmm Plus, you've got, I mean, theoretically, you've got, actually, no. One could argue 5 games worth of assets that you could pull from. So it's
Yeah.
not like they'd have to even do everything from scratch.
Yeah, they could use those. They even have interiors they could use. Of course, you would instantly recognize if it was an interior you actually played in.
Yeah. I want to know what the rest of the library looks like. Because all we've
Oh yeah,
seen
because
is-
it kind of. You see the outside and you see the very middle.
And like,
Like the
being
core.
called the library, like, you know, there's got to be more to it than just
There's
hurdles
got to
and
be some
blood.
info in there, some
Yeah.
juicy lore. Either that, or it's like a literal library of living things, like or like the library of the blood.
That's another thing. Why does it got to be so big? Because if it's
Yeah.
an actual like information library, you could do that on a flash drive or whatever the Forerunner equivalent is. Like,
I mean, hey, maybe they were trying to put like all Forerunner knowledge on the Halos. Like a copy of all Forerunner knowledge on each Halo. They were just like, the domain's not going to be here long enough. We're just going to put it on here.
speaking of that, where do you stand on the mantle?
The mantle of responsibility is just kind of a role. The domain itself is a thing. The mantle is just kind of you decide to be the caretaker of all life.
Well, they kind of changed that in 5, though, did they not?
Wait, they did?
Yeah. Oh,
They made it so that it's a physical thing you have to pass
I hate
on?
to be the one to tell you this. Cortana was given the mantle by the stupid Forerunner AI dude.
The fuck? That's supposed to be that's the domain.
Uh-huh. I don't know
You
what that means, because they never
Because
show it. or
the
anything.
Forerunners just assumed the mantle of responsibility once they fucking annihilated the precursors. They were just like, it's ours now.
Yep. And I will admit, they don't even explain it that much. But if I were, they actually, I don't know word for word, but they say it in the game. Because that dude has given the mantle of responsibility to Cortana and the quote created.
I hate that like the books now have to like work around
Mhm.
it. I like how one of the books just made it so Buck was like, yeah, I'm leaving,
Yeah.
bye. And he went back to his own squad,
I was actually,
which is good.
as much as I hate that it was, you know, all really just for fan service and to get people to play it, I was really happy to see that Buck was in 5.
I was happy to see him. Oh, Robin, you can remote desktop once that's turned on.
between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading
What?
zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Choose 5. Choose 5. Don't choose Halo 5.
Halo 5 is not canon.
Where are we
Prove me
supposed to be
wrong.
going?
Over here. There's a spot in between the two racks.
I'm glad that they realized that people didn't like it and they're just skipping multiple years.
Oh
and
yeah. I just
To give them some leeway to fix it.
there's still a lot to fix though. Like
Yeah.
nobody likes the whole evil Cortana. And like that's as much as I would like.
And it would,
to.
and the second Cortana would kind of fit into what she said in Halo 4, which is
Mhm.
nice.
My biggest thing is I'm I don't know if petty is the right word, but I'm to the point where I would just kind of like to sweep Halo 5 under the rug and forget about it. But that's not exactly an option.
That would be nice. Imagine if you were the creators and you did just have the power to do that. You were like, hey, we're just gonna start over and just not do Halo 5.
That would
It seems to only work when you're doing a reboot
Yeah.
though, like a full-on reboot of the entire series.
Has anybody ever actually done anything like that before though? Like just been like, yeah, we all know you hated this game, so we're just gonna ignore it.
Devil May Cry.
Are you talking about the DMC remake?
Yeah, the Devil May Cry, Devil
Mhm.
May Cry. And people didn't like it, so they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna stop that. And then they just made Devil May Cry 5.
So in other words, there's a chance. We just have to ignore the fact that they said it takes place after 5. It's just
Yeah.
ignore the fact that they've specifically said that it will follow Halo 5.
I like how in the game Marines can take hundreds of bullets or just needler rounds to the chest and be okay, but in the book they'll get hit with one needle
Oh,
and be
yeah.
like taken out of the battle.
Yeah, they never really explained, because if I recall, don't singular needles also detonate in the books?
Yeah, in the books they also
Mhm.
detonate. You don't need to super
Yeah.
combine. Oh shit!
Somebody forgot about the hunters.
When you get a brick just thrown on you like a thwomp from Mario.
You know, I miss the high contrast blue and orange of the hunters.
Yeah, you can definitely, you can tell exactly where the weak spots
Yeah.
are.
Everything's got like a weird gray tint to it
Once we're
in the new
inside the
stuff.
ship,
And like even in like Halo 3.
I always
if
thought
I
it was
recall.
like super interesting.
They'll probably be
I thought it was super interesting when I finally read the books and found out that these hunters are just like a bunch of individual worms working together to be one
Mhm.
being.
And then it got even crazier when we figured out scarabs are the same way. Like,
Yeah. Oh, where's the Halo ring? Can we see it from here, or is it too dark? Oh no, there it is.
yeah, it's
It's
over
bright
the
as
portal.
day.
But no,
Let's go.
yeah, I don't remember any of it very well anyway.
You don't what?
I don't remember much of the book, is where like as far as it
Of Halo
played
1?
into this scene of the game.
I
remember it describing this part, but
I remember that I think I think the elite tried to lay an ambush for you again.
mhm. Wasn't it supposed to be like
Or
in these scenes where the doors are opening up?
no, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. There were two different elites. The elite that is on the Pillar of Autumn followed Captain Keyes and was slightly invisible, and he was like, "Hey, son, give me your pistol." And he was like, "Okay, sir, here you go." And then
Keyes just like blew him
Captain
away.
Keyes aimed at the invisible elite and killed him.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It wasn't until we invaded their own ship that they said, okay, the Master Chief is a problem. We need to go. We need to send someone after him.
Little did they know Keyes was the real Master. So much cooler in the books.
He was. I mean, even in this game, he was pretty neat whenever he was
Yeah,
on.
he was like,
I'm gonna take control of this ship. I don't need your help, Cortana.
rescue him from the thing, and he just flies his own way out.
I'm glad that in the books they just make a bunch. Like even after Halo 1 came out, they were like, Captain Keyes was a cool character. We're gonna like elaborate on him. I still have my sniper. Yeah.
Speaking of elaborating characters,
Close
what do you
quarters.
think of Halsey's whole story arc?
Man, she has a complicated story.
Yeah.
It's very complicated. Like, she's doing it for the good of humanity. She cares about her Spartans, but boy, is it morally wrong.
So now, question, because that time she was working with, the elite dude who died in the first seconds of Halo 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joel Mdama.
Why was that happening? Like, I never fully understood that.
I don't know. She got shot and she was like, "Fuck you guys. I want." She knew that if she's like, wait, let me rephrase this. Everyone in the Covenant knew that Dr. Halsey was important. Because the Spartans were like giving their lives to protect her. So they were like, "Oh, she's got to be important." Oh, we have to open the door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So they already knew that Dr. Halsey was smart. And they also knew that she's good at Forerunner stuff, so she was like, hey, I can help. But she really wanted to get the Forerunner tech and betray them. That was her plan. But then, I don't know, Miss No Character McGee Palmer came up and like shot her, and she was like, what the fuck?
Okay, so it was an original attempt at betrayal.
Yeah,
but-
she was originally gonna just get the Forerunner stuff and leave. And
Yeah, I
fuck,
blew myself up.
and even like that one, the only good Spartan 4 that was like the main character of the cutscenes went to go help her. And oh, did you
No.
respawn yet? Or are you?
Oh, there we go. Alright, we're rolling.
Okay. And he was gonna try to help her. She was like, Dr. Halsey, I'm here to help. And she's like, oh, good. And then Palmer comes up and shoots her in the arm.
Yeah, Palmer sucked. She didn't even... Was she even in 5?
She was, but she didn't do anything. She was just there to be Palmer. I watched a video that was talking about how the Spartan 4s were done pretty horribly. Like, their demeanor and the way they acted and talked were just disgraces to the Spartan name.
If I recall, they were, even like, lore-wise, as far as pertaining to their, like, strengths and everything, they were closer to ODSTs than they were, like, Spartan 2s and 3s, were they not?
Yeah. That, and not only were they just like, instead of actually helping anybody with their new Spartan abilities, they were off in some other place talking with women. Or when they were in the middle of a battlefield, they took off their helmets and just messed around with technology they didn't know anything about. Because you know that if you don't have your helmet on, your entry shield is not on.
Yeah, because it has to, it's like a closed circuit, I believe. It has to have a full connection to...
Yeah. So they were just completely they were gonna like wipe themselves out doing that. Oh shit! I accidentally shot one of the Marines. I wonder how far we can get these Marines. I also learned rereading the first Fall of Reach book as an editor, like that dude did not know how to write children.
No? There were
He did not.
children in the Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Master Chief and
Yeah.
all the other kids, they were talking as if they were like teenagers.
I brain farted. I don't remember which way to go. Thank you.
I think we could have gone either way.
I saw something interesting So you know how the Marines in all the Bungie games have their look, but then the Marines in like 4 and up are like thicker, like their armor is a lot bulkier and everything.
Yeah.
I saw a random thing, and I'll be honest, I just looked at the thumbnail. I didn't actually watch the video, but it was titled "The Distinction Between Halo Marines and Halo Troopers," and it was a Bungie Marine versus one of the 343 guys. So I took that to mean it's like, I don't know if they're retconning or what, but supposedly those guys are actually troopers, not actual Marines.
That would. I mean, there is more than just the Marine Corps.
So yeah, it would make sense because
Oh, in Reach they do call them troopers.
really. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I do
like
remember George referring to him.
Shoot. Yeah, he's like trooper. Oh, is there only one of those?
Oh, for the
What's that?
overshield thing. I think there was another one running around.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I just got rid of yours.
If I can't have the overshield, no one can.
Did you ever do that when you were younger? Because Trevor and Crawford
I
did.
didn't play Halo with friends, if I'm being honest. Like,
I didn't either. I could only play
Yeah.
with my brothers.
your guys' house was the only time I really played
It's so
Halo.
nice to play with friends. Listen to Cortana.
Okay.
Wait a moment. I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate an override code to open a door.
You better hurry, Cortana. We can't hold them off all day.
Working on it.
My,
I like how she goes off of the mic just so she can say that to herself. None of them hear it. She quietly whispers, "I want to see you try to crack this."
wait, really?
Yeah, that. Did you see the
No, I
subtitles?
don't have subtitles on apparently.
Oh, well, she after she finishes that, she clicks off the comm and goes, "I'd like to see you try to crack an 8,000 different bit lock or whatever it was called."
You're telling me there's subtitles? I was trying to find subtitles the other day.
I don't know where it is. I just have it turned on. Oh fuck.
I bet you have to do it from the main menu because I can't find it in the game options.
Possibly.
Interesting.
One thing I was kind of disappointed in with Fall of Reach was that, like, in Halo 1, you see almost every single species aside from the Sanshayum, Huragok, and the Brutes. And the book is just like, they know nothing about any of these species up until, like, the very end of the book. Like, they've never even seen
Yeah.
elites much. They saw Huragok once.
Wait, they as in the
Um,
Spartans or like
they haven't-
humanity?
Yeah, like, the Spartans, humanity, has only seen, like, a couple of Huragok, and that was over on Côte d'Azur, when they found the rock that
Yeah.
took them to Halo.
See, I do know the Huragok word, which to be fair, I think the Huragok, at least in this time, they were pretty rare to find.
Yeah, it actually in the books they're even considered rare. Like even in the games they're considered rare. Like look, they explode if you get near them.
Well, I mean, after a few cough cough modifications.
So in the book, they basically said they know nothing about the Covenant, and then by the time they get to like Halo 1 and 2, you know like everything. Cortana somehow like knows a bunch of their
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. Interesting thing I was actually curious about.
Yeah.
The ending of Halo 2. In Tartarus's little speech during that cutscene, he says, and I quote, "It's like, we will do the great journey, and the brutes, not the elites, shall be the prophet's escorts." Right?
Yeah.
Brute,
Yeah.
elite, grunt, those are all human monikers, are they not?
Yeah, I'm assuming they're just saying it's translations.
Do they ever actually,
I mean, the thing is, you know what, Bungie doesn't. They keep to their lore, but they go by the if it's
Yeah.
fun, keep it. If it's easier, if the players can understand it, you keep it. They're not gonna like use special. They're not gonna use double names for each
Right.
race. It'll confuse people. And if you wanted to do like a lore thing, you could just say it's like a human translation.
no.
Because even in Halo 3, they say more brutes.
Oh yeah, you're right. I wonder if Canonically, do they have any, do the humans have a moniker? Do the humans
Do
have
what?
a moniker? Like, from the Covenant?
Humans?
Heretics.
Heretics?
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait a minute. If Master Chief
Huh?
is the demon, would that make Marines imps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you ever fallen?
Have you ever fallen off of this and had to go
Yeah,
all the
it
way back
sucks.
up?
Also, is this not the same, this is the same room where we go and get, fly out of here, because we steal that
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, it's right here.
what is this stupid thing called?
Spirit.
Spirit, thank
Oh,
you.
it's Spirit.
I kept wanting to say Spectre, and it's like, no, that's the other thing.
It's a vehicle though.
Ah, that is a vehicle though.
I feel like the Spectre didn't get enough love.
It was in one game and then.
It was in one game and then
Yeah,
never existed again.
I like the Spectre. The brute knockoff thing is not
Almost
as
there.
much fun.
Oh, the Prowler.
Yeah.
Oh, the Prowler?
I never really cared for any of the brute vehicles, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they all kind of suck. Although I did.
Yeah, they all kind of suck. Although I did like the lore around the chopper or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck that
yep,
thing
the
was
chopper.
called.
The chopper was interesting. I will
It was
admit.
supposed to be like.
Because it was supposed to be like a peace offering,
Yeah.
a farming tool, and then the brutes are like, hey,
Mhm.
let's fuck it up.
It's actually pretty wild how much the lore truly can expand your enjoyment on these games. Like, just little things like that.
I know.
The thing that you don't want to do is.
The
make
thing that you don't want to do is make the
Mhm.
lore required,
Shit.
like Halo 5 did.
Is there not a
Because like
thing?
when I read all the books. I was
Because like when I read all the books, I was like, holy shit, I have learned so much stuff.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, this is one of the thingies.
Yeah, no,
let's
I
not do it,
forget.
though.
Did you know you can't actually access those in the classic?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways,
You were saying?
You were saying?
yeah.
You're talking about lore.
Another thing I
You're
always
talking about lore.
appreciated is the fact that the Huragok are not actually, like, they're a Forerunner creation,
Yeah, there were foreigner creations.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're a Forerunner creation. It's so cool.
which then when you see that the brutes are attaching bombs to them forcibly, it's like, that makes sense because it like at least
They don't like it.
yeah
They
don't like
don't
anything
like it.
about the Covenant. They're forced into doing all this stuff.
Man,
Kilo 5 trilogy
the
was
Kilo 5 trilogy was like one of my favorite trilogies because I loved like the stuff it added about like Lucy befriending
Thank
all
you.
those
I could not
Huragok.
remember their name. I was actually talking to Trevor about Halo the other day. I
Yeah,
could
it's
not
Lucy.
remember the Kilo 5's name.
Kilo 5 trilogy is my
Mhm.
favorite. My favorite.
I never actually finished that.
Because you know how like ODST.
Because you know how like ODSTs are always like in Halo 1, like,
Mhm.
oh man, we hate Spartans. It's in this one, it's like the ODSTs and the
Yeah.
Spartans are like best buds. And they have
a
a scientist, and they have
Mhm.
Saren Osman, who is like like a washout Spartan who becomes like
I
the head of
actually
Oni.
really liked that the failed Spartans actually had, they went on to do things. Like, they weren't just... I thought that was an interesting touch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
I'm in danger.
I'm in
Needlers are
danger.
not fun when you can't, get the target critical. Other?
So,
So
excuse me.
just
So,
the whole Kilo 5 group.
just the whole Kilo 5 group had the best like dynamic I've ever seen in any of
Mhm.
the books. I loved it.
ODSTs, the Spartan.
The ODSTs, the Spartan, the scientist, Black Box, the AI, Saren Osman.
It was beautiful, and you actually got to see the group like grow
also
and
made me feel-
change.
Marines,
Whoa, whoa!
lock and load.
Yeah, because they had a
What
whole
was
trilogy to
the-
themselves. Look at him walk.
Heel
While the Covenant
What was the scientist dude's name that went down to the Sangheli planet?
Okay, I know that they.
Fuck.
they had-
Okay, I know that they had trouble saying his name because their lips, their
Yeah.
mandibles couldn't pronounce it.
Because it was
Phillips.
Yeah.
Phillips. Phyllis. Phyllis.
If I'm analyzing this correctly,
I don't remember any of the ODSTs.
I don't remember any of the
Neither do
ODSTs
I.
names though.
I know Naomi is the Spartan.
I know Naomi's the Spartan.
Yeah, see, I remember I finished the second one, and I think I started the third one. Because I remember I left off when they were going to get Naomi's dad.
The third one has Naomi's dad, and he's the only one that was actually right about his kid being kidnapped.
Mhm.
Like he's the only one that said that.
So he became a rebel because of that.
So he became a rebel because of that, because Oni
Mhm.
was trying to silence him.
That
And I'm
that
glad that he finally got
And I'm glad that he finally got to see that his
Yeah.
daughter is okay.
that trilogy totally changed my perspective on humanity, especially Oni in these games.
Yeah, Oni's
Yeah, Oni's a
Mhm.
bunch of bitches. I hate them.
well, the thing is,
Well, the thing is,
all of Oni.
not all of Oni. Some Oni is just
Yeah.
research and development, the different sections. But like Oni Section 0,
Mhm.
Section 3,
They're the
they're the
motherfuckers and all.
meanest motherfuckers in all of humanity.
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Man,
They just
I really wanted like the humans and the elites to just be friends, and they're like, we're gonna make the elites just fight each other forever and
Mhm.
die,
and just make them
and just make them distrust humans
The
even
elite,
more.
the elites they got such, for lack of a better, they got really screwed over, just in general. Like,
Yeah.
you know, their most important.
And Joel M. Dama, like, he was an interesting character. I felt really sad about his wife just fucking
Yeah.
dying.
And then being taken.
And then they brought, because they brought him into Spartan Ops, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh!
and they didn't do anything with them.
But then they didn't do anything with him. And then he just fucking died.
Is there anybody in here we can free?
Is there anybody in here we can free?
I don't know. I'm gonna do it.
Just accidentally phase
I
Hey,
just
there's an active
accidentally
camo
phase
vector.
in, like, ah, fuck.
Where?
Oh, where?
If I can't have it.
If I can't have it.
Whoa.
Bobby.
I think we need to go down.
I think we need to go down. I think that's how we
Enemy.
figure out, because I got lost in Halo 2 on the gas place. I didn't know where to
Oh,
go.
on the when you were chasing the heretic.
Yeah, like well, actually we were leaving.
Yeah, like, well, actually when you were leaving, when you were trying to escape, I got lost and wasn't, because it was a
Mhm.
place I'd already been before, because you're backtracking
Yeah.
back to where you started, and I was like, I've been here already. I kept going in circles.
I remember when I first played that. I
I'm-
remember I was
Continue.
oof. I was certain that that mission had a timer.
Oh,
Like, I used to
Oh.
speed run that exit. Like,
oh man.
Oh man,
Did you know that when
there's.
you cut the
Did you know
line,
that when you cut the line
drops
and it drops into the gas giant,
Mhm.
if you jump at just the right time, you fucking fly out of the
Seriously?
ceiling?
because the thing you're on is
Because the thing you're on is actually moving. It is going
oh,
down.
that's cool.
don't go
If
down
you
with
jump,
it,
you don't go down with it.
and you just fly straight up
And you just fly straight up and
That's
die.
awesome.
And I kept doing that with Trevor.
And I kept doing that with Trevor. Watch out, elites. Uh-oh.
Echo 419. We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
After I'd like to like play through this game with you, or if not play all with you,
Mhm.
just finish it myself, read the book, and then I want to like
Oh, I
play
would
Halo
be
2 with you,
100% down.
play Halo 3 with you.
and then I play Halo 3 with you, and then I can read the books after
Never-
that. I kind of want to like play the games so it's
Yeah.
like fresh
Was
in
there
my
ever a
mind.
book that went over Halo 3?
Until she can move in.
I don't know if there's any books that have.
I don't know if there's any books that happened
Mhm.
during Halo 3.
Um, hey,
but
ODST happened.
Hey, ODST happened a little
Yeah.
bit before 3.
Because I know Halo 2 sort of had a book.
There's a Covenant dropship
Because
still
it was,
Sorta?
yeah, it was the one 'cause
Sorta?
it, with the unyielding Hierophant.
Oh, First Strike. That's
Oh, the First Strike. That's before Halo 2. It
Right.
connects Halo 1 and Halo 2. The two
Yeah.
squid kissing.
Okay, well then I think that might have been the closest that Halo 2 actually got to having a book.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, it ended before Halo 2
True.
even started, so because
it
it ends, they get to Earth. Master Chief learns that the power of one man is better than the knowledge of him being immune by the Flood. He crushes the box that has his information in it and stuff to save his life.
Wait, to save whose life?
Sorry,
I don't remember this.
Dr. Halsey got the data about how Sergeant Johnson was
Right.
immune to the Flood. And she was like, if Oni finds this out, they're gonna like fucking kill him to get an immunity to the Flood, even if there
Mhm.
isn't one. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because the Flood is bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
They need to know. And then Admiral Stanforth, him and the other guys sacrifice themselves to fucking blow up the unyielding
Yeah.
Hierophant, and they just annihilate it. And he looks, and he's like, the power that one man can do is much more needed than just the knowledge that could be gained from killing him. So he crushes the box, the little data crystal with the information in it, and just keeps the one that has the basic
Yeah.
data of what happened.
Okay.
So he saves his life.
I really gotta go back through and read some of these. And honestly, I think the new.
I have every single EPUB up to 2015
Ooh.
if you want it.
So I have like every book up to like.
So I have like every book up to like Halo 4.
I might actually need that.
And I have a e-reader.
And I have a e-reader app that's free as well for phone.
Somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us
It's really
to
good.
Halo's control
I need
center.
to. I honestly, the more I think about it, I think the new Halo book is gonna be where I start coming back into
One of
those
them contains the map room.
Shadows of Reach.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you could reread some of the
Mm-hmm.
earlier books like I'm doing right now.
I need to see, because I've got a mess ton of them. Because I know I think I've got Fall of Reach. I've got up to
Mm-hmm.
the Kilo, at least the second half of the Kilo 5 trilogy.
You have
Yep.
Code Protocol,
Yeah.
Onyx, etc. Contact Harvest. Okay,
Yes.
so you've got most of them in book form. I'll give you
Oh,
like the
yeah.
whole zip anyway, just in
No,
case.
it definitely won't hurt. I'm trying to remember which ones I
It's
actually
not
have
it's not
now.
bad to have an electronic collection.
Because I've got those, and then I've got 2 of the Forerunner trilogy, maybe 3.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. To save time, you want to just go to the place we need to go?
Honestly, yeah. Okay, do you think we can get in there the first time?
No, I mean you can just go backwards.
No, I mean you can just go backwards,
Open the door.
and just open the door immediately without going to the door.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Remember?
Because this isn't 100% linear.
Because this isn't 100%
I got you.
linear.
Okay, I thought you meant like just beeline to the door and blow the dude up.
No, beeline to the button to open the door.
No, beeline to the button to
Gotcha.
open the door. It's right there.
There's a there's a tunnel
Okay,
to get up
let's
there, is
move
there
out.
not?
Let's go find the map room.
something
that'll
like
show us
that?
The location of Halo's control center.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
side note, I love the fact that the Pelican isn't here yet. Like, little things like that.
We forgot to get the.
We forgot to get the Warhog.
Here we are saving time by walking. the
Here
whole
we are
way.
saving
I'm gonna be
time by
100%
walking
real
the
with you,
whole
I
way.
just thought you knew something I didn't. Like, I was like, oh boy.
I mean, I'm glad you thought I did.
I mean, I'm glad you thought I did.
You like trusted me.
Yeah, yeah.
That means you like trusted
Oh
me.
wait, no, there's a warhog
It
right
looks
there.
like there is a
Oh wait, no, there's a
Oh,
Warhog right there.
barrier of the island.
Heads up, left side, right side. I can't speak. Never mind.
I get my left and right mixed up too. It's okay.
I get my left and
I
right mixed up too.
killed
It's
them
okay.
all.
Haha.
I gotta ask, am I the only one that forced the warthog up through
You
here?
missed one.
No, we don't need that. We just have to shoot.
No, we don't need that. We just have to shoot the hunters. One
Yeah,
shot in the back.
I was
They
that
die
guy,
instantly.
I used the light.
We need that to get
Oh,
back
no,
to the other
it'll
side.
make it through, because once you get it through these trees, you can force it all the way through.
Oh yeah, because you can drive to the other side.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
you can
can
drive to the
just
other
beat
side and
yourself
just drive off. Yeet.
I gotta say, this is not
I
related.
gotta say, this is not related to anything, but one of my favorite things that you do is when something's happening, you just go, don't worry about it.
Thank you. I like to think it has very good comedic timing in a lot of situations.
You know what me and Trevor's favorite thing to do? in
You know what
Halo
me and
1
Trevor's favorite thing to do in Halo 1 was? Look at me.
It's just a good sound.
Oh,
It's just a good sound.
I was like, switch your weapons.
Yep, just a good sound.
Yep, just good
I
sound.
always like watching the
I like how they
animation.
give us a bunch of ammo, but
I like how they give us a bunch of ammo, but you can
Mhm.
instantly kill them by shooting them in the back.
I just totally took both of those.
Ow!
Gosh, this pistol was so broken.
Yeet.
it wasn't actually the pistol. Did you watch
It wasn't actually the pistol. Did you watch the
I-
General Heat video on it?
Did
It's considered a
not.
headshot.
It's considered a
Oh,
headshot.
that I knew. Because it's the same with the flood
Oh.
and the chest bursters. But I mean, like, even at the same time, like, you know, taking down a Banshee in less than a clip, like, come on now. But yeah, because I actually recently discovered, thanks to that little deal, that I love the carbine against the Flood.
Oh yeah? Because headshots.
Oh yeah? Cause headshots.
It's just, I don't know what the deal is, I was just able to pop them off.
Oh, in lore, down here, this is where there was an ambush set up by that guy,
Oh, really?
the elite.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, down
He's hiding
here.
in one of the crates.
He was hiding in one of the crates,
Then the hunters show up,
and then the hunters show up,
and I think the hunters fucked it up.
and I think the hunters fucked it up.
Man, it's
That's
crazy.
sweet. I wish I could do that in later games.
That's sweet. I wish I could do that in later games.
Man, this is in
Ah, man,
Minecraft-
this is in the
Halo map
Minecraft
area. It looks so
Minecraft Halo map.
Mhm.
This area, it looks so good.
This isn't the map room.
It didn't carry over.
I fucking love that map. I didn't carry over when I moved to Xbox One, so I lost all my
Oh,
my Minecraft
no.
DLC.
For the main
I had to buy the
facility,
Halo one again.
located
I
somewhere
had to
else
buy
in
the
site.
Halo one again.
Dang.
Shut the system
hate
down
that they
so
know
the
that I
Covenant
will
won't be
just
able
pay.
to
I hate that
access
they know
it.
that I will just pay for
Mm.
more
Now have
Halo just to
access
play
the
it.
main facility. Let's find the map room.
I spent a lot of time here trying to get the.
I spent a lot of time here trying to get the
The
bandana
bandana
skull.
skull up here?
Yeah, in the Xbox 360.
Yeah, in the Xbox 360 edition, it was like all the other games. You
Yeah.
had to get the skull before you could use it. It's
It's
fuck. Where's the way
Is that-
out?
Go
It's
anniversary graphics.
up. Yeah, go anniversary graphics
It's up there.
real quick.
Oh, I
It's
see
up
it,
there
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
You can
it's
see
over
it.
there, and you had to use, like,
Yeah, it's over there, and you had to use like
there, like,
a grenade jump to get up there. Like, how do I switch?
I
there
got,
we go.
I
So
got
you
you.
had to do, like,
There we go. So you had to do like.
Oh! I'm counting it. Hey, I spawned back up top.
Wait, did we already unlock it or? No, we have to do it again, don't we?
Hey, I spawned
Okay.
with a pistol this time. That's
Didn't save it.
neat.
This isn't the map room. Analyze
Wait,
it.
did we both die from that?
Yeah.
Oh!
This is a security
Yeah.
override station for the
We
main
both died.
I will admit, that's one thing
Located
that's going to
somewhere
take
else
some
on this island.
getting used to, is no longer just
Shut the
instantly
system down so
respawning.
the Covenant won't
Or
be
like
able to
restarting at
lock us out.
checkpoints.
We should now have access to
Oh,
the
did
main
you-
facility.
Did you do that?
Let's
Oh,
find
did
out.
you?
No.
Did you do that? Did you
No,
legendary?
but I plan on, with like the new consoles and Infinite, because I've just because I've been playing this on PC for so long now, it's like, that's going to take some getting used to
Yeah.
again. Speaking of which, Marty O'Donnell put out a video today I need to watch.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing
Oh,
us
he's
Mhm.
got. There's a couple of videos I need to watch from him. Oh, I can't get the rest of this. Can you punch me so I can like get more shields?
Like that?
So-
Yeah.
so what you
I got you.
Crouch.
Ooh.
Dick punch.
You
Oh.
need any more shield?
There we
Actually,
go.
yeah.
You need any more shield?
Tell me when you're down.
Keep going.
Tell me when you're down.
One more. Oh, nope, there we go. Yeet.
There we go.
Stratego.
When you need more shield, so you punch your shield down.
When you need more shield, so you punch your shield down.
Real men jump. Whew!
Uh.
That's a lot of damage. Good thing we had those shields.
Or overshield.
There goes most of our overshield.
This up.
Oh hell yeah! Let's pick this up.
Got him.
Yoink.
I like how these are
Got
health
him.
packs, but
I like how these are
Yeah.
health packs, but these aren't.
If they're on the ground, health pack. In the Pelican, no. Speaking of just barely a tap.
yeah.
Grab
Keep that.
those.
Yeah, let's keep that.
You know something I always wanted?
You know something I always wanted, but never got, but just
Yeah.
a flyable pelican.
Like, you could do that in Reach, sure, but it's like
Like you could do that in Reach, sure, but it's like you have to do
Mhm.
this long, convoluted
I mean,
thing to
you,
do
you
it.
could do it in 4 if you like
Is
that
this the way we're
Pelican.
supposed to go up?
Is this
Eh.
is this someone else?
Is this the way you go up, or is that
That's
somewhere
the way we
else?
did go up. We gotta keep going.
This way? Okay.
But yeah, I'll be honest, the art change is what got me the most when 343 took over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
I
Yeah.
didn't like what I saw.
I
Yeah.
didn't like what I saw.
the new Pelicans and everything, and it's not. Yeah,
They're
they're like
bulbous.
round in places that used to be angular, and there's never an explanation.
I don't like that they were like they weren't settled with just a retcon. They were like, yes, this is
Mhm.
another species of
Wait,
elite.
they had another species of elite?
Yeah, they were like, this is a subspecies of elite. That's why
Yeah, they were like, this is a subspecies of elite. That's why they look like this. They didn't just say it was a retcon, which would have been nicer because then they could have retconned it back and said that that never happened.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot
Covenant are putting
the
up a real
third
fight.
grenade.
The cartographer must be here.
Ouch.
My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside.
I like how she's just
Yeah.
omniscient.
That's another thing. The elites, they've lost their. Where's the dude?
he just died the instant we opened the door.
He just died the instant we opened the door because he wasn't expecting it.
But yeah, no. In the art changed. The elites, they lost their They lost their nobleness. Yeah,
Honor aesthetic.
they became more like
Yeah.
the brutes. They seem more savage now.
They just
Look ugly. They just look ugly.
I don't like how their armor just
And I don't like how their armor just
covers their
covers a couple parts. It
Mhm.
covers their knees, their shoulder, their huge ass feet for some reason. They've got the biggest fucking feet. Someone's got a fetish.
That's the same thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
And
for here, like
they, at least for here, like their armor, and like in later games, covers more of their
if
body.
you look at it in like the reach armor.
Like if you look at it in like the Reach armor, there's only not armor in places
Yeah.
where they would need to be able to
In
move.
the old edition though, there's a lot more free.
In the old edition though, there's a lot more free. There's like a lot more free space. But even then, they have more armor. Oh god, his neck is backwards. So shit. Oh, that's his back. That's why. Why is his back completely uncovered? That's like
Wait.
vulnerability
Is it?
right there.
Yeah, like on the old graphics.
Yeah, like
Oh,
on the
you're
old
right, that is the
graphics.
back of it. Huh. Look, these are.
I'm just gonna have my spine, my vital.
I'm just gonna have my spine, my vital organs, you know, visible.
That is. I was actually just
Where
trying
do
to
we
jump there
go?
myself. So one thing I didn't realize in Halo 2, the heretic grunts. I think we go this way for the record. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I never realized that they had like their breather
Ah.
things just in their mouths.
Breather things in their mouths.
Yeah, it's not like
Breather things in
covering
their
their mouths.
mouths?
It's not like a mask. They're like holding it in their teeth.
Kind of like a.
Oh yeah, it's just in
Yeah.
their mouth, kind of like a
And
diver.
like, cause I saw that, cause I did a playthrough. 90% of it was in the anniversary.
Mhm.
And I saw that, and when I
Yeah.
went back to the original, like, now that I know what to look for, it's the same way in the original graphics. It just never dawned on me. So, have you actually played 2 Anniversary?
A long time ago. I haven't played it recently.
Right.
A long time ago. I
Well-
haven't played it recently.
Part of the reason I say 90% of it was in Anniversary, because come to find out, that scene in, I believe it's High Charity, where you walk in and they start playing that Breaking Benjamin song, you know, Cortana's, you might want to sit this one out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Anniversary, they changed
Yeah.
all the music, and it, yeah.
Yeah, I know about that one. They got rid of it, COVID licensing things.
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative.
What are you doing?
Chief, you gotta find the cartographer.
Still there?
We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Still there?
Give him hell, Marine.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
Honor.
Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double check.
Let me double check.
Sorry about that, sister came into the room, had to talk to her for a second. Also, I'm
Oh.
lost.
Still moving. I was like, oh no, what's going on?
Oh, you were
Yeah,
still
I'm-
moving. I
I'm
was like, oh no, what's
Just
going on?
lost now. I see 2 green doors.
Up? No, wait,
Maybe we
there's
need to go
purple
up?
over there.
No, wait,
Purple?
there's purple over there.
Yeah.
I like me some purple.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the way.
I think maybe that's the way.
Maybe I was going the right way and just like lost.
Maybe I was going the right way and just like
So wait,
lost
did we
it.
come up or down to get here?
Yeah. Wait, there's a down? Wait,
Yeah.
we came-
Wait,
Yeah,
there's a down?
here.
No, wait, we came
came
up.
Yeah, we need to go this way. The way I was going was the right way.
Yeah, we need to go
Gotcha.
this way. The way I was going was the right way, and I just jumped off of it.
Florida architecture is just
Florida
messed up.
architecture
I'd
is
hate to
just
walk around like this.
messed up.
Mm.
I would hate to have to walk around like this, up, down, left, right, just to get to the same location.
Wait a minute. No, we went down.
Wait a minute. No, we
Oh.
went down. 'Cause the hunters.
Oof.
Ah, damn it.
That's probably what
That's probably what
takes up the most
I'm
amount
losing
of
my
time in
words.
Halo 1 is
That's
just
what
figuring
takes up
out
the
where
most
hell
amount
you're
of time in
supposed to
Halo
be
1 is
Okay.
just figuring out where the hell you're supposed to be going.
Don't even get me started on the first of the flood missions. That stupid swamp I got lost in constantly.
Uh,
Yeah.
So it must be one
yeah.
of these doors.
Oh, there it is.
Aha!
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, my turn.
It's hard to not just instinctually just go. Like,
Yoink. Yoink.
I'm getting close to one shot one.
I'm getting close to one shot, one kill.
alright, there we go. Lagging out there for a second.
Yeah, I like that for a second too.
Yeah, I like that for a second too.
Everything was like lower frame rate. Like
Everything was like lower frame rate. Like the game wasn't running at a lower frame rate. It's like the models were. The game itself.
Whoa. Why do I not
so
remember
dark.
this?
Oh, is this the place?
Oh, it's because we came in backwards. Neat.
Halo's control center is located there.
Oh.
The structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine.
In my canon of this, the elites are just patiently waiting for us.
because they want to get the
Shrine is an
Because
unlikely
they want to get the information, because they couldn't get it, because humans
Oh,
are
it
just
turned
like
us around.
The key.
Neat.
I think.
Captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
That's another thing I really liked that they did in the book, was they explained where everyone else was at during all this.
Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control
Yeah, they were like, where's everybody going? Where are all these people staying?
affirmative. Phone have
Stuff like that.
Circle,
Is
yes.
Oh yeah.
Up. Up is good. Why is
Up.
my flashlight on? How did I get... What?
How do we get back up?
Is this a ladder?
How do we go up? Is this a ladder? I don't understand.
You know, now that I think about it, I
What?
don't know if there's a single ladder in any Halo campaign.
There is in Halo 3.
Is there?
There is in Halo
It's
3.
in the rat nest area.
Yeah, it's in the rat's nest area.
Really?
Climb up into it.
You can climb up into the
No.
vents, remember? With the brutes.
I think
Oh,
I remember
I'll
going
show
up
you one
into the
time.
vents. But I don't remember there being a ladder. I thought...
Like, you don't climb it with your arms.
No, there's a like you don't climb
Well,
it with
yeah,
your
yeah.
arms. You just like slide up it.
That is one thing, actually, I do like that 343 did, was add like the little hand motions and stuff for pushing buttons.
Yeah, one thing I did like.
Yeah, the one thing I did like was that I was like, oh,
Mhm.
Master Chief's actually talking. Oh, you're actually moving around.
I thought that was good because I was like, Master Chief's actually.
I thought that was good because I was like, Master
Yeah.
Chief's actually part of the campaign now. It's not just me.
Six to talk.
I desperately wanted Noble Six to talk more.
You know, in retrospect, Reach was such a good way for Bungie to leave.
Yeah.
Like, going, you know, you played
Yeah.
Master Chief and all this for so long, and then they're like, alright, you get to be the Spartan now. This is your story.
You are the Spartan.
That's one of the reasons it's my favorite game. 'Cause
That's one of the reasons it's my favorite game because I always
Mhm.
wanted to like be a Spartan.
I even tried to start a fan fiction that I never.
I even tried to start
Yeah.
a fan fiction that I never
Literally just
finished.
The first book, and I was writing it from
It was literally just the first
Ah.
book, and I was writing it from a different perspective.
writing the dialogue.
Like I had the book open, and I was writing the dialogue directly from the book.
That is one thing I will admit to, is I'm a Halo 3 man myself. 3, not
Yeah.
when I was first getting into it, but anymore, 3 is my favorite, just because it's the massive culmination of, yeah.
Of like a whole
it,
trilogy.
It ends so good.
You know what my favorite thing about Halo 3 was? you could actually see
Yes.
flood infection forms affect people.
I was obsessed with the flood.
I was obsessed with the
The
flood.
flood were insane in that game.
Like, when I was
Like,
playing Halo,
when I was playing Halo originally back in, oh fuck, I don't know. I was playing it a lot, and I was over at my dad's house, and I was playing it on my brother Omar's console, and he was like, TG, you're not allowed to play on Floodgate anymore. Because I was just constantly playing Floodgate, just watching people get infected.
because I was trying to like record it.
Whoa, there he
Because
is.
I was trying to like record it, because,
I found him.
Now he's not.
oh, okay. Now he's not.
Anyways,
Um, so I got
Um,
camera for Christmas.
So I got like a
Mhm.
camera for Christmas from my dad in like 2008, and I had it for a long time. I got a compact flash storage, and I basically just tried to deliberately get people infected and then record it for later viewing. So I could be like, this is how this works. Look, this is how the flood
so what I'm
works.
hearing is you were the OG Hidden Experience.
Yes, I was.
Yes, I was.
Dude.
Because he's the only reason that he's more obsessed than I am is that he actually made videos about it and uploaded it to YouTube,
Mhm.
and I actually put time and effort into it.
Oh,
Did it on the old ass video camera.
I just recorded it on an old ass video camera. Oh,
See, one of my favorite add-ons for like.
see, one of my favorite add-ons for like Gary's mod that I wasn't ever able to use because I didn't have enough people. It was always kind of just by myself at times. It was a flyable pelican that other people could get in.
Let's get moving.
And I was like,
And I was like, I always wanted to like either be the pilot or just be one of the soldiers in the Pelican, and someone drops me down into a war zone.
Covenant did a thorough seismic scan.
I was able to do that exactly once on this one Halo will play server that I think I have recorded. But I was like in the Pelican, and I was like, oh man, this is so cool. I'm actually in the Pelican. I'm getting in and out of it. Just basic mechanics of just going in and out of
Yeah.
things that you couldn't do in the game. I was super excited about.
you're looking for that Star Wars Battlefront experience in Halo.
Oh man, in Battlefront 2, I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm flying these ships. I'm doing space battles.
My favorite thing to do was Battlefront 2 do the one where it's the two spaceships just floating there fighting, and I could.
Yeah.
I was the
That
guy
one.
though. I could never fight it from the outside. I had to destroy it from the inside.
Oh, outside's
I
boring. You
know.
always want to just storm in. Cause you just go and blow up all of their stuff.
Howdy.
I think
Your
she
gun
could go
is
further.
missing.
Look at that. It's deeper.
You just have hands.
Oh.
I mean, everybody has hands.
I mean, everybody has
Covenant
hands.
about to be catching these hands.
My friend Maisie was talking about how one of her favorite
My friend Maisie was talking about how one of her favorite things is just there was this
two ladies
Tumblr post of these two ladies punching each other and stuff, and the description was when two skeletons shoot each other and start throwing hands.
Did you ever try?
And she said just the
Oh,
term
yeah.
throwing hands is like one of her favorite things.
Did you ever try to stealth these sections?
No, I didn't in like in ODST.
No, I didn't in ODST I didn't either. Like I just beelined it for the objective, which I kind of
This time now that it's
I want to do it right
Yeah.
this time now that it's gonna be on PC.
I'm supposed to go.
Because I was young and was just like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go, and I just went straight for it. Didn't even look at
See,
the world that
was
they had
me
built.
with everything. Like, just in all honesty, that's how I played Halo. Like,
That's how I played like Skyrim at first. And then
That's how I played like Skyrim at first, and then once I got older, and because I had Skyrim a lot longer than I had any of the Halo games,
actually did try to like
I eventually
Oh,
did
yeah.
try to like roleplay
well,
out my
I
character.
think we've all reached that point with Skyrim. Like, let's be honest. Yeah.
You've reached the point where you've done literally
There's only
everything
so
in
many
Skyrim
times
because
you
it's
can be
been around so
surprised by Bleak Falls Barrel. Like, you gotta mix things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank
Gotta
you.
say, I really enjoyed
I
it.
quite enjoy yours as well, man.
I had my
I had my my friend Tyler,
But,
who I think may have chatted with at least once, suggested I do like a friend schedule, which I just like each day I have a person I try to prioritize, and I have to like message
Watch
them
out, sword.
like, hey, do you want to do
Thank you.
something?
Anyways,
Ah,
I have you on there, but
eh,
I'm pretty sure
I have you on there, but
I do
I'm
not
pretty sure you
at
don't have
all.
like consistent days off.
as a matter of fact, my tomorrow is now no longer free. Because we were,
you have to work.
yeah.
Oh, you have to work?
Well, Keaton's truck kind of exploded.
Oh,
Like, it was
sounds
bad.
like his whole life is exploding.
Yeah,
it sounds
he's
like
not
his
having
whole
a very
life is
good time right
exploding.
now. But, so he's switching, he's basically, he needs time tomorrow to get his truck to the scrapyard and then get,
You have to sit there and wait for him to be finished.
no,
Then you have to sit
'cause
there and
he's
wait
also
for
gotta
him to
get
be
stuff
finished?
figured out. There's another car he's looking at buying, so he's got to get things straightened out there with the lady selling it.
Does that mean there's like no deity?
Yeah,
so does that
no,
mean there's
although
like no
thankfully the
D&D
group
for
I'm
you?
working with is amazing, and they were able to reschedule Friday. Because yeah, basically Keaton had Friday
nice.
off, I had tomorrow off, and we're switching.
I am doing a Starfighter
Okay.
campaign.
I am doing a Starfinder campaign tomorrow. Did I just turn it off?
Yeah, you can do that with
I didn't know
all
you
the
could do
Invaders,
that.
I think. I don't know how to feel about it. I did that. Oh crap.
Bye.
Right?
Bye.
Wait, that shaft goes down more? That shaft goes down past the floor. What's down? Yeah. Here,
Oh, you're dead.
Wait,
body's
really?
down there.
hop off, and I'll see.
Oh,
if I
your
can
dead
start
body's
it.
down there. Oh, never mind. That was just a grenade.
Yeah, look. Huh. Oh,
Man, I got a message.
yeah, it's okay.
Give me a minute. I got a message.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I got some cousins over
Yeah.
real quick, so I probably need to come out, get off for the day, and go say
Uh-huh.
shalom. And, you know, be social. But,
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we definitely gotta finish this though.
That's all right.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be
which level
fun.
are we on?
Assault on the
Okay.
control
Yeah.
room.
Which level are we on?
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
Okay. We didn't get too far.
Awesome.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see you.
That's good.